Good morning. Look at this. Look at this beautiful sunrise. So today in this video, I want to talk about the state of being and how to keep it. How to keep it up high, how to keep your vibes up, all the way up. And I'm going to give you a few pointers of how am I doing it. And I've been doing it for many years and it helps me. I kind of developed my own system sort of how to keeping it up and steady, and how to become eventually triggerless, absolutely triggerless. And let's start with prioritizing. Okay, the first step is priorities. You need to know your priorities. It should be a number one priority in your life. I know it might sound like counterintuitive a little bit, but it is the number one priority. If you think about it, whatever you do in life, you are kind of trying to reach the state of being when you're happy, when you're perfectly aligned, when you're realized, when you're doing what you like to do. Uh, you are basically looking for this state. Okay, so when you get into this highest state possible, the next logical step would be just to keep it as long as possible, because this is where you want to be. You don't want to leave anywhere from here. This is the best state to be. Okay, whatever the highest state that you reached, this is the best state, because where you're gonna go from here, only higher, only better state. Okay, so your goal in life should be actually keeping that state. Okay, that's a number one priority. So first, prioritize it. Don't lie to yourself. If it's not your priority, don't ask yourself, why, things not happening for me. Why am I not happy? Why am I not feeling great? Don't ask yourself these silly questions. I mean, obviously, because it's not your priority. Because when people would ask me, how do I be happy? I would just tell them, just be happy. Because it doesn't cost you anything to be happy. Okay? So, priorities first. Okay? Second thing is environment. Environment matters a lot. Okay? And that means where you are and who are you with. So ask yourself these two questions. Do you like where you are right now? Look around you. And second question is, do you like who are you with? If not, obviously changes are imminent. You need to start working on changing that. Okay? Change your environment, change your surroundings, change people. Don't be afraid of letting go of people, because it is extremely important. Remember your priorities. Okay? So environment. Third is actual work, actual steps of supporting that state. Okay? So don't forget, this state is not something that you need to work for. This state is actually something that we need to keep. You're already there. Okay? So you need to forget everything else and put everything aside. Ignore certain things. Okay? So what are the steps? First step is this. Look behind me. What a beautiful sunset, right? Sunrise. What a beautiful sunrise. Why am I here right now? I'm here for this. And I'm here to share it with you. Why? Because this is a perfect timing. Look at this beauty. How can you not love this? How can you not be in this greatest state when you see something like this every morning? When you wake up early, when it's quiet, when there are no thoughts flying around yet, when everybody else is sleeping, you come to some nice place, go to the park, go somewhere in the nature, and start this morning and devote it to yourself, to your state of being. As long as you have as much time as you want to put into this, everything matters. Starts with a few minutes, just get up. Just get up and go for a walk in the morning. that's already something. Okay, if you have a park, if you have some place to be, to just connect with yourself, to appreciate the beauty, to breathe some fresh air, to enjoy this quietness, silence, the birds, the morning. Morning has this great energy about it. It's the purest energy out there. So for your state, this is a perfect time to actually exercise and get into this perfect state, the top state that you are. All you gotta do is just close your eyes, ask yourself, who am I? Why am I here? What's my goals? How do I want to live this day? And then just imagine a little bit, how do you want to live your day? Set it up for yourself. Make it nice. Just kind of play it in your mind. Play out your day. Imagine it's already evening time and you're about to go to bed. How do you feel? How was your day? Great, right? Feeling of satisfaction, feeling of joy, great memories, and it feels nice. So yeah, this is how you play it out in your mind in the morning. Okay? So enjoy, cherish this feeling. How does it feel? Great. Remember who you are, enjoy it. And that's it. And then just walk home and know that your day will be great. Okay? That's one of the major steps, one of the major things you can do for yourself to keep your state. Every single morning. Consistency is the key here. If you miss the day, it's okay. We all have those days. We want to sleep in sometimes, that's fine. Those are also great when you allow yourself to just relax and sleep in and just forget everything. That's also great. But try to make it a habit of getting up earlier a little bit, spending some time with yourself in the morning, in the silence, in this beauty, in appreciation of life. Second thing, very important, is gratitude. Be grateful for what you have today. Be grateful for waking up, for having this body, for being here, for this opportunity to live another day and have some fun, to accomplish something interesting, to share something great with the world, share your beauty, share your uniqueness, share of whatever you are here to bring, whatever your heart desires. How do you do the most impact? And ask yourself a couple of these questions, like, what if I die within 6 months? What would I do with my life? What would I do today? I know those are silly questions, right? Everybody is asking them, but do you really ask yourself this question? Normally we just get up and move on, and like we know we're gonna live for a few more days, for a few more years, or for a couple of, for tens of years or something. But really, what if it was your last day? What would you do today? And think about it. And that's kind of, it's gonna show you a little bit more information. It's gonna reveal of what your motivations are for today. What would you like to do best today? Okay? So that's the second thing. Third thing, it's during the day. What do you do during the day? How do you react to people? Do you react? Do you express your emotions? And remember my video about negative emotions, about expressing them. So the key here is, one, do not express negative emotions. I know you might feel them, and I explain what's the point of negative emotions. They're just showing you that you're not reacting properly. You have some kind of definition in your head that you need to change. And that's okay. So you just observe your emotion, you understand that you have some kind of negative belief that's causing this emotion, and that's it. And you acknowledge it and move on. Do not express your negative emotion outwards, because this is what you're gonna get back. So, and you don't wanna do that, because as soon as you express that negative emotion, you resonate with it. So you drop from wherever state you are, you drop right there. So remember your priorities in this moment. When you're about to express negative emotions, remember, do you want to spiral down, or you want to stay here and enjoy life and be triggerless? If you ignore it, you will become stronger. If you associate with your emotions and start expressing them, your mind will become stronger. Your habit of expressing your emotions will become stronger. And then what? Which state you're gonna find yourself in? Exactly. So, next small thing I want to tell you is, during the day, stop. Stop as often as you can. Let's say start with a few times a day, about 4 or 5 times. Just stop. Stop whatever you're doing as soon as you remember this, or set up an alarm on your phone or something, and then just stop, and for like a few seconds, just for a few seconds, just close your eyes and remind yourself, what are your priorities? What are your goals? What kind of state you want to be in? Okay? And if you are in a shitty situation right now, if you're feeling bad, don't ask yourself, why am I feeling bad? That is not important. What is important is, where do you want to be? Ask yourself, how I want it to be. Okay? That's the most important question for you. Okay? So, the last thing I want to tell you is the evening. Okay? And in the evening, you want to be grateful for the day. And you want to just die, basically. Before you go to bed, just let everything go. You might not wake up tomorrow. So what's the point of keeping all this stuff? Be grateful for everything that happened. Just say your gratitude to yourself. Appreciation. That's where you want to be, in total appreciation of this day, of everything you've been given today. And then just let it all go. Like you're about to die. Say goodbye to everything. Live it in this day, because tomorrow, if you wake up, it's gonna be a completely new day. And you want to live it in a completely different way, the way you feel it, like you feel guided, the way you want it. Okay? And that's pretty much the major things that I do to keep my day up. Sometimes I do all of them, sometimes I do less, but I am consistent with it. So this is my advice to you on how to keep your state up there, and keep it up there, because as long as you keep it up there, life, you gotta understand, life doesn't stand still. It still develops. So if you keep it at the highest point available to you, it's just going to keep developing, and you're gonna get higher and higher and higher, release even more stuff, and become happier, more content, stronger, more confident, more trusting, more loving, more grateful, more enjoying and appreciative. And that's where you want to be. So, have a nice day. Subscribe, ask your questions, comment if you want. I'll see you in the next video.